I think one of the big things people have realized is that the long-standing obsession with physical real estate has to be reevaluated. And one of the things companies are now finding is that by letting people work more flexibly, by letting people work from home, they can actually save money. They don't have to carry the same infrastructure costs as they have in the past. That's a significant thing. I think the other thing that is profoundly transformative for the Gulf corporate sector is this idea of ongoing change, as I said. So in a place where that used to be characterized by a high degree of stability, the fact that this has forced people to get creative, think differently, etc., is a positive thing, and it will be a big driver of productivity, because most things in life can be done differently, can be done better, etc. This idea of flexibility that I talked about, I think people will come to view it as a win-win for a whole host of reasons, some of which I mentioned. But I think that what it is revealing in particular is that people don't necessarily have to anymore make the kinds of absolute binary choices that they used to make in the past. So I go back to the example of Gulf women. They don't have to make a choice between family responsibilities and pursuing their careers. And I think that is a profoundly transformative change for the region. But also that, you know, the idea of bringing everybody to a physical space doesn't mean that they necessarily work better or more productively or more creatively than they would if you are ready to be receptive to a different kind of setup. So I think that what we really need to do, and here I come to my one sentence punchline, is learn to listen and to encourage creativity, because the reality is we have a lot of moving parts in this equation, and we're all learning. We sort of perhaps have a tendency to assume that the leaders know what they're doing and they have a plan. The reality is they are also learning. And I think that it is by working together and by listening that we have a chance of turning what has been a very traumatic challenge for the global economy into a driver of positive change.